You know what? One time I saw this super skinny kid turn his whole body into a giant rock. Then they dropped a heavy car on him, and he caught it like it was nothing. Our teacher was so impressed she passed him right away. This was a magic school. Yeah, the same school I go to, where every kid is born with a different kind of magic. Even the school bus didn't drive on roads. It flew through the air to pick us up. But I heard some kids didn't even take the bus. They could fly themselves to school and save the ride. That day, it was my very first day at this school. The two biggest troublemakers, one could stretch his body like rubber, and the other, a chubby kid, could run 1,000 laps in just 1 minute. Our teacher told all of us new kids, "This is a magical school. There are no rules here." Then she said we'd all have to take a test, and right after saying that, poof, she disappeared into thin air. A new teacher walked in to test us. First, that same skinny kid was called up, the one who looked like a strong breeze could blow him away. But he turned into solid rock and easily held up a heavy car. Then another boy was called. He loved red hot sauce. Suddenly, he turned himself into hot sauce. The teacher smiled and passed him. Next came a boy who just spit on the wall. The teacher was about to fail him until the boy showed his spit was like acid. He passed too. Then came another kid who was amazing. He turned into an exact copy of the teacher. Yep, he passed as well. Finally, the teacher pointed at me. When I walked up, I was so nervous. I said, "I can only fly." They dropped a car on me, but I couldn't stop it. The teacher didn't like me at all. They tested me on flying too, but I couldn't even do that. The teacher called me the worst student there because I had no magic at all. So they sent me to a doctor to check my superpowers. The doctor said, "You should probably leave this school." He compared me to a regular driver who didn't know any magic. But my dad, he had special powers. He had even worked with the Avengers and made a big name for himself. He told me all about it, but honestly, I didn't understand much. Then one day during lunch, I was carrying my tray of food. Those two troublemakers decided to mess with me. The rubber guy stretched his arm and tripped me. My food spilled all over the angriest kid in school. He came right at me, trying to scare me. I was terrified. I blocked his attack with a plate and then hid under a table. He kept attacking with fire. I was trapped. But then I got mad. I lifted the table while he was still standing on it. Everyone was shocked. Even the girls couldn't stop staring. I threw him to the side. Everyone clapped, but he got even angrier. I made a fist and sent him flying straight into the teacher's room. Weak little me had just beaten a kid with real superpowers. That evening, when I came home and opened the door, the whole door broke off in my hands. That's when my powers started working. My parents were so happy. I even picked up my mom without any effort. And from that day on, I became Superpower Boy.